It is.
Hello, welcome, we're live.
Oh my goodness. We're a little bit delayed, but we're here.
I mean, listen.
So, you're never gonna believe it, guys.
I did not expect to take a 5-hour nap.
Somebody broke into... You went to fucking bed at that point.
Yeah, but like I didn't expect to do that.
5-hour nap, bro. 5-hour nap.
Oh
That's
my
like
God.
saying you had a 2,000 calorie snack.
But like, I
Go eat a
just,
turkey.
I didn't even like, I slept for like 5.5 hours last night, but even still, that's not like the amount of sleep to sleep for that long as a nap. I just don't understand why I slept for that long. But you know what? It doesn't matter. We're here. We're live. It's all that matters.
The internet excuse.
I'm an honest person.
You guys are never gonna believe
Jeb,
it. Somebody
listen to me.
broke into Matt Spalding's house and unplugged his router and then put it outside, and he had to go get it.
It was horrible. Yep, that's how it worked.
It got all wet from the mildew.
Actually, I just got the living shit beat out of me. Actually, it's
Yeah.
a shame. Let me see if trading paints will work. That'd be really cool. You know. Actually, you
Could've
know
showed
what?
to Triffin
Trading
Davis's
paints
paint.
won't work because I forgot that this car got fucking updated yesterday.
Yes.
Bad news for our regular OSRL viewers. Once again, Antonio J. Mancini on the injury roster for tonight will not make the race.
He isn't active. He was questionable beforehand. Not show up.
He did not get the franchise tag during the off season.
No, Jonathan Oates, he's here running in 7th. He's battling with James D. Gibson. I'd like to apologize to him for being late.
Typically to Gibson. Let's get a grid rundown as they run.
So Tyler Gary's in the lead of the race. I'm very proud of him for doing that. He hasn't ran an OSRL race in quite some time, but he's here. Triffin Davis is in 2nd in that 96 machine. Wesley Parker's in 3rd. But Jack Painter, he loves this track. He's in 4th. I'm assuming that Jack Painter is the sponsor of this race.
Correct.
Yes.
The Please Bring This Back, whatever the fuck it's called, 125. Ethan
enough.
Porter's in 6th. I'm proud of him. That is a different paint scheme, and it looks like that's a car.
It actually looks good.
The number's in the correct spot, so we'll give him credit.
I like it. I think it looks fine.
I like it actually.
James D. Gibson has chrome rims, and he is in 7th position. Jonathan Oates is in 8th. Lance Hill is in 9th. We haven't seen him yet this season. Harry Grindell is in 10th, another driver we haven't seen yet this year. David Schildhouse making a series debut in the 11th position. Tim Billard's in 12th, right behind him in the iconic SpongeBob machine. Wesley Persons in 13th. AJ Green's in 14th. William Schmidt's 15th. Cole Freilich 16th. Matthew Zwack is there. I'm proud of him. Josh Goslin's here. Tyler Dugan's here. Marty Farrell's here. Griffin Jones is here. Brandon Dollar, Jamel Hawkins. Parker White's all the way at the back. He started in the pits. Or don't start in the pits, or started last. Isaac Johnson is here. Bryden Lindauer. Josh Stoltz. Mo Perry. Scotty Smith. Darius Dadgar. Rod Flagg. Colton Lindauer. They're battling for the lead. Triffin Davis is taking it as Tyler Gary blinks. You guys remember, you guys hear about what happened today?
No, what
The
happened?
Lotus
No.
79 got an update.
It did.
That is true. What else happened?
No. Not
Can we
much.
give a shout out to Harry Grindell's headlights? Is he running a fucking Renault Megane?
He is
That is
running a
correct.
Renault.
What the fuck?
Because I believe that is what he drives in real life.
Oh, hell yeah.
Based? I respect that. Is it actually painted like that?
No, it's all black, but it does have a number 70 in its window.
Is he actually?
He posted a picture somewhere. You probably asked him about it.
Honestly, that's kind of funny because that's not even like a loser shit. That's actually just like committed to the bit. Full circle. We got horseshoe theory. It's funny now.
Can I get a stream?
Yeah.
No. Cole Freilich in the unsponsored car.
I'm just still... It's just, like, tough for me to relish with the... I'm still, like, waking up right now. I've been awake for maybe 10 minutes.
I've been awake for the last 14 hours.
I have work in the morning. Like, I'm gonna be up until, like, fucking 7 a.m.
Just stay up for the shift. I'm sure it'll go well. Your boss will understand.
Front 7 have kind of gotten away from the rest of the field.
Oh, Clint Roberts is hit. What'd he do?
Oh yeah, he pounded the wall a few laps ago.
Yo! He did. I'm careful, this Ruby Estes is disconnected.
No. The SN95.
Oh, Marty Farrell. Marty Farrell is on pit road. I don't know why. What did he do? Oh, he's hitting the wall.
What?
What's he doing, man?
I believe he has caused damage to his automobile.
What did he do that for? Isn't that iconic Jack Daniels machine?
He hit the wall in turn 1.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? I'm seeing a GMAC Brian Vickers car.
I'm seeing I'm seeing the Clint Boyer machine.
Oh
I'm
dear.
seeing the Clint Boyer machine. Just saying.
Trading paints, everybody.
Marty Farrell. Oh, somebody else is in the pits. Who's that?
You guys ever think about how Steve Lavunder's sole job is to operate and maintain trading paints?
Hood logo. Right side. That's Clint Roberts. Deck lid. Rear. That's funny.
He's got that template guy going.
Yeah. I'm gonna enter an Austral
appreciate
race
that
this
car.
season using the the guy who does the template helper
Don
paints
Craig.
where every body panel's a different color.
Oh my
I'm gonna
god.
run that paint.
The seizure car.
The AI league I ran, we ran that on one of them for the IndyCar, and it's even funnier because obviously they have the different aero packages, so depending on what track we were at, the paint was different.
Gosh.
Hey,
Cooper David has the most goofy paint on the grid so far.
Gibson, the only one trying that high line through 3 and 4 as they make their way through the front stretch.
Oh, they're wrecking off 4 apparently.
Oh, Matthews whack.
How's he done
Oh
that?
my! He said before this race he was probably going to wreck on lap 12, and he undershot that prediction.
Oh, Perry, look out.
I mean, it doesn't help when you get helped by Cole Fraley.
Oh, we got potential old Austral Gavin car beef. Oh, I should have coming together.
Oh, yes, the famous Austral Gavin car.
Well, like that beef, like it marinated.
Oh,
it started in Gavin car and it
beef
marinated. It's like going
Do you think
from
we're
Far
gonna get a-
Chase. Is this netcode?
Do you think we're gonna get a John
Yeah.
Boyce beef history on the Cole Fralick Matthew Zwack rivalry?
That'd actually be a funny video concept, like if Travis did a beef history.
If I won the lottery, I would
SB
pay the
Nation
editors.
beef history.
Yeah, if I won the lottery, I would pay the SB Nation editors to do like full style, like amazing production quality.
Do like an elite Gary versus Gibson video.
Yeah, literally.
They're gonna pit here because tires are important at this track.
So true.
Oh, somebody stayed out. There's Ethan Porter.
Ethan
Yeah, you
Porter.
bet your ass it was.
The iconic Slipstream
You
Eco.
bet out. You know who else stayed out? It's Ben Billard, the iconic SpongeBob SquarePants 8 machine, and so did Josh Gosselin. He's not a Pontiac though, because they fucked the
There's
car
no
up.
temp for it.
What a bunch of assholes.
Unreal. Is he in another General Motors product?
He's in a Chevy with no headlights. Talgary's in the pits, so is Trevor
He has
Davis.
headlights.
He has
Does
no.
he?
Screen.
Oh.
He has no logos. There's no.
Well,
bow
I mean,
tie
you know.
or anything.
You know, he's. They had to go to a backup car.
So, like, what happened in the last
Wrecked-
5? Did I
wrecked
miss
in
anything
practice.
significant in the last 5 hours?
The baseball game
You were
between
asleep.
the Giants and the Brewers. Somebody got hit in the face with a pitch.
Are they
batter.
okay?
The batter. I don't know who it is. Yes.
That's good to do. That's good to hear.
My sources. I walked into the room. My brother was watching the baseball game, and I know very little about baseball. Thank you.
He said, "Oh."
The regular
Yeah,
season of the National Football League is officially underway.
I was talking to him at the time. Actually, I was talking to him about the Madden football game, video game franchise series, named after the coach. And my brother went, "Oh fuck, you got hit!" And I turned around, and he was lying on the ground. And that was how I knew he was not lying. And and then they showed a replay, and he got bonked in the forehead. It was on the helmet. It was fine, but
You know what else happened in the past 5 hours? Something world changing.
Kevin
And I hope
Harvick,
you're all ready for it.
Kevin
Matt
Harvick
Mills.
went off on Twitter.
No, that is That's not groundbreaking, but what is groundbreaking is Matt Mills was diagnosed with the flu and will not be racing the Xfinity race at Kansas City.
Oh my god.
I hope you all can
The
recover from this.
impossible has happened.
God damn it.
God, motherfucking damn.
So Sirotman suggested at the event of, or after today's tragic news, that Matt Mills will not be racing this weekend. That we pretend like we're doing the rest of the broadcast, like we're all about to cry.
Yep.
We just break out, like, as you're calling the race, like Josh was just screaming, I want to see a race, goddammit!
I want to fucking race.
Ethan Quarter is on the pole. Nope, that's not how that works. He's in first place.
No. He's the first car.
Pole position kind of expire. Pole position ends when the race starts.
Yes.
We're in agreement.
That
You don't just get to keep that place.
It expired about 12 minutes ago.
Jack Painter is mad because there are too many orange cars behind him.
Jack
You really
Painter
can't
is,
tell.
The whole row is just occupied by orange vehicles, so that's understandable.
as what's his face? Brian Hicks would say, orange.
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 Orange. Well, this is a front row, to say the least.
Yep.
They're gonna come down to it here. 4 cars stayed out.
Why?
Oh, there they go.
Yeah, there they go.
Great jump for Gary. He's gonna get to the inside of Gosselin immediately.
Gosselin's gonna give him the bottom and give him position. Griffin Davis is gonna follow by the 51, go up the 4th. They're gonna be side by side down Thunder Alley. He's gonna clear high, take 4th place into turn 3.
Beach development. Brandon Noller has had black flags cleared.
Oh, with the re-wide back here, Gosselin continue to fall as Schleiss and Parker make their way through. Front 2 have stayed there, but Tyler Gary's pressuring that 8-car Ben Billard. He's gonna go by. Oh, in the wall, Scotty Smith. Oh, they're wrecking.
Oh, they're wrecking Scotty Smith. Yo!
Oh, and Griffin Jones with a little bit of a... Oh, that was an ARCA break.
What was that?
Oh,
Rear-ended Tyler Tinsley.
goodness. You could see it about to happen.
Oh, my.
Trouble.
Yeah, most of the
God,
field
he got
did.
leveled in the fucking
Most
rear
of the
end, dude.
field did check up for Scotty Smith pancaking the wall coming off for turn 2 and going down the hill, and then someone at the very back of the field just didn't recognize what was happening, man.
Yeah,
Scott-
Cole Lindauer did not get the memo.
Oh, God. He took the fucking bumper cover off almost.
He did on my screen.
You gotta hit him hard these things to do that, let me tell you what.
Oh,
It disappeared. Something flew off on my screen, but it still looks like it's all there.
I saw it flew off on my screen, but it's back magically.
Ethan Quarter has decided to pit. Ben Billard has decided to not take the opportunity to pit. I don't know. I guess he's just doing his classic no-tire strategy.
Yep.
You know, can you really complain him or blame him? Complain him? I would just woke up from a nap.
Happens.
I don't think this is the track for doing the no pit for tire strategy, just because Rockingham is an old surface. It just shreds through tires, but he's only lost 1 position from the restart, so he's not doing too bad right now.
Big news. Track temperature is currently 58 degrees Celsius. What the fuck?
That's hot as fuck. What does that convert to? What is the
That's
fucking...
gotta be like 120.
What's the mathematical equation
That's like
again?
148.
That is 137.
I think it's multiplied by 9/5 and then add 32.
Oh yeah.
Winds are from the north at 2 miles an hour. We have information alpha.
It's 136 degrees Fahrenheit.
I want to say I appreciate it because I know the Puffer Zone's got my back because I got spam fucking called, and that's what woke me up.
Yeah.
Hello, David Schildhouse.
How many pings do you have?
I had 32 when I came back. So have you watched Breaking Bad, Josh Cronin?
No, but I'm familiar with the series.
Okay, so I woke up at 9:34, and
Yep.
you know the demeanor that Gus Fring has after he gets his face blown off?
Yes.
That was the demeanor that I had walking to my desk. I was just like, I literally just put my glasses on. I put my glasses on, like adjusted them a little bit. I took a deep breath. I was like, I'm awake. I'm here. I'm going to walk over to my desk now and sit down and join Discord, and then I am going to go live.
And then you just fall over.
I honestly feel like, yeah. I
would argue
it would be so much fun to just pretend to be fucking Gus Fring in real life.
Yeah.
Not with the drug dealer.
Not,
just like
not with the missing half a face part.
Just like do whatever your profession is, but you're Gus Fring of it. Like I think that I think that the plumbing is going to be needing to be replaced.
That's not half bad, actually. Los Pollos Hermanos family.
I also
Part-time
appreciated
broadcaster,
him.
part-time impressionist.
You know how sad I was when I found out Giancarlo Esposito does not talk like Gus Fring?
It really, he's fucking Italian.
Yeah. Well, his name's Giancarlo.
And then he brings back the accent for John Wick, and he is incredible in those movies as well.
He said, "Fucking
also
do the right thing, man." I didn't know that until like last week.
Wow, Ben Dillard is right on the bump for Tiger.
Bro plays one character, but it's such a good character that we don't care. It's like the guy who's been in 10 movies under the name Hector. The bald guy with the goatee who's Mexican.
Last time to look at me, heck.
Yep. Cabron.
But the funniest part about him playing 10 different actors, or 10 different characters that are also named Hector, is that his real name is Hector.
That's gonna be
Green.
pretty confusing when you're your real name and your acting name. That's where you go back green.
Cabron. I'd like to see your boss.
Tiger immediately checking out from the field.
He said, "Peace out, man. I'll see y'all later." Oh, Wesley Parker's making a power move on Ben Dillard.
He's gonna shove it 3 wide on 8 and the Ford Mustang up on the...
Oh, the Reckoning 3.
Oh, trouble. Wesley Person.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Perry.
God. Wesley Person they're piling in.
I swear, Mo Perry hit the wall on his own.
Ron
no,
Flag.
hit him.
They've wrecked a lot.
How's he done that?
Let's take a look. It all started around Wesley Person. He got assisted by Jonathan Oates.
I can confirm Mo did not hit it on.
Oh.
He got assisted by a person.
Take a look. A glance at what began
This is interesting.
That's
Jonathan
a
Oates,
hard hit by Mo. Dear God.
Jonathan Oates apologized for getting into Wesley Person and blamed himself. Wesley Person actually blamed himself and said, he choked on his own spit, but he actually said, he said, "No, I'm sorry, I came up."
That was a great impersonation of him choking on his own spit right there.
Oh, it was. I'm a method actor.
Yep.
Yeah, that is a rough lick
World class.
for Mo Perry. Just got grazed trying to get past Wesley Person and went nose
really
first into the barrier in the middle of turn 3.
I really feel for my guy Colton Lindauer. He scored last on the track by half a second, and he still got involved.
Yep.
Yeah. The fuck is that emote, bro? I hate it. I fucking hate it, honestly. It's just a photo of George Costanza's face. That's why I subscribed to Moon for so long, because we had the funny purple lady emotes, and we just used to spam. Yeah, we used to spam GDQ chat. All they do is spam the purple lady. Of course, Lane laughs at that.
Because I used to watch him. I remember. I watched his last Overwatch stream. I remember it. Like, when Moon stopped playing Overwatch, that was my 9/11.
Oh, really?
That was worse than 9/11, honestly.
Yeah, I shit
Yep.
myself yesterday. That was pretty bad.
That's not bad. Dale Jr.'s Kansas test getting cut short.
Why? What happened?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll never know.
They got tired. Could you
Sad
imagine that
enough.
shit? Breaking news, Pato Award's Formula One test was cut short today at Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya, after reports of team boss Zach Brown said, and I quote, "I'm quite tired, TBH, mate. Let's just kick back." It's like shots of them loading up the car into the hauler and like He said at 2 p.m. The team initially packed up for the traditional Spanish siesta taking place at around 2 p.m. Catalunya time, and then simply said, and I quote, senior engineer John Smith was quoted as saying, "You know what? Fuck it. Let's just call it a day."
That is unironically how like a test with Nigel Mansell would go back in the day. He'd do like a couple laps and just be like, "Oh, let's just go to the golf course."
That wasn't that one.
We are coming to the restart. It is still Tyler Gary leading this race. We are back underway. Start lap 36.
Thank you. Nigel Mansell looks like. Nigel Mansell looks like he professionally jumps motorcycles. Okay.
Okay.
Oh well, he probably used to.
Oh, Gibson's all out of shape.
Oh,
come
he
on.
never fell into the grass.
Stay green.
What the fuck was that?
He just. Yeah, it looked like Lance was.
And preceding that, Gibson was all over the shop coming off of turn 4 and kind of skated down the hill into the back of Lance Hill. So it's kind of a really weird deal. As Ben Billard's now all out of shape, still on probably the oldest tires in the field.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
We have a huge development. Matthew Zwack has broke his shit.
Did he?
And he hit the wall again. He didn't hit it too hard, but the shit was initially fucked. The red versus blue character? Yep. Whoa! I don't know, probably. I watched the first 4 seasons of So true.
It's been a while.
I watched the first 4 seasons of Red vs. Blue, and I got really sick of watching 3-minute episodes. So I just stopped, because nothing was happening. It literally, like... Well, they don't get, like, the animated fight scenes until, like, season 8. And I was like, hey, you know what? I don't want to watch for 8 hours to get to that point.
The turducken special for Christmas is still like a classic. It is a must watch later on during the year.
Also, at that time in my life, many years ago, I stopped watching Red vs. Blue to watch Ruby, and then I grew up.
Damn.
Oh, Gibson and Triffin Davis both smacked the wall coming off of turn 4. They're both able to maintain momentum.
Boy, Jack almost got up into that 22. Just barely kept it out of him. Gibson's going to try to stick his nose up the middle here, maybe on Davis. Not quite.
Wesley Parker then goes down below the club jerk machine at Gibson to take away the bottom. But Gibson's perfectly comfortable running the top in the middle of 3 and 4.
I'll tell you, my filter fell off my mic, and I bet it's noticeable on the broadcast. I'm really trying to find it, and I can't.
I could tell, but it's not that bad.
That's good. I just need to not scream, I think.
Huge update for the Puffer Zone booth. Red and Orange Kenny has requested to follow me on Instagram.
I heard that he had a cool day.
He did have a cool day.
That is the
Shout
biggest
out.
news of the day.
That's the biggest news of the
unironically.
day.
Happy day to
Because I still really, I don't want to say. Did he get married?
Wait, it's not Red Orange Kenny. It was
did.
Giso. Was it?
I believe he did.
I
What?
don't.
Giso didn't get married?
No,
What the
No,
fuck?
it was
Giso
Red
didn't
Orange
get
Kenny.
married.
I get those two confused all the time.
Giso's like 20.
Giso graduated high school about 4 months ago. So
Okay.
that's not happening.
That's
Oh
not
my
happening.
I mean, you never
it
know.
Could happen. but,
Oh,
like,
Leslie Parker's leaning on Triffin Davis.
They unfused the two Arkham machines, but they're losing a little bit of time to the front three in this lead group now. James C. Gibson is battling Tyler Gary for the lead of the race.
Yeah, happy
goes.
marriage to Red and Orange Kenny. Please don't mention the funny fish chat.
Did Gibson make this setup?
No, this is
No,
the
No,
Irish
they are
set.
using the default iRacing set.
I just want to say, because he's making that outside lane work really well, like he made it himself, but he's pretty much the only person to be using that outside lane right now, getting up all the way towards the wall, and it's working for him. We'll see what it does tire-wise, but takes the lead of the race here as we're about to approach lap 50. Who will be the next Puffer Zone member to get married? Because honestly, it's like up for grabs, I feel like, at this point. I feel like anybody can do it.
Let's take a look at the member list.
I think it's
That's
Lane
what
Tidwell.
I'm looking
No.
at right now. Not Ben Billard. Barrel, I mean, you never know. Davies Doobies, I mean, you never know.
No.
We could find, David could find a hot mom. Evan Rice, I mean, you never know. He could find a very handsome a woman from Tennessee. I don't know if I
No.
said handsome. Tyler Gary's going back for the lead. He's had
Oh,
enough
dear.
already.
I think we need to abandon ship on that. Gotta be honest.
Which, what the going over Puffer Zone members?
Yes,
Yeah.
Griffin Davis just smacked the wall coming up turn 4.
Oh, I got a story to tell about something that happened today, Matt.
What's that?
I'll keep it very brief. I won't say his name, I won't say what series, but I met a race car driver today in one of my classes. He races in a somewhat professional series. He's a year younger than me.
Can't say
This guy's fucking epic. He talks a
they
little bit
race?
about racing, and then says, "Excuse me for a sec," walks past me, and just straight up cold call walks up to a girl and asks her for her snap, gets it, comes back, keeps having the conversation.
What a
I
badass.
respect the just bro went for it.
I think you should tell us who it is in the zone. If we'll even know who he is, or does he run fucking Spec Miatas and we don't know him?
Wow, are you talking say
no,
something about
you-
Spec Miatas, man?
No, you won't know who he is.
Yeah,
Would I know who he is?
No, maybe.
It's probably gonna be a maybe there.
Check the booth chat, and I guarantee you nobody will know.
Okay.
Booth. I have 9 pings. I saw it close to 40 pings, I think.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No.
We have a
not in
really
the
important-
broadcaster chat.
We
but
have,
in
we have
the
a really important
open
post
chat.
in the broadcaster chat, though.
I was gonna say I went to the broadcaster chat. I saw Syrup Man's post of
Can we put-
Ganymede the funny cat.
Can we put Ganymede on screen? Can we have that as a separate broadcast source in ATPL?
I could do that on Streamlabs. Tyler Gary's going back for the lead.
You know what you could do with that? You could just at random intervals just have it as like a button toggle. Like
There's
a
also
push
quite
button.
there's also quite
You
the
just press
battle
it
for
randomly.
Dwell
Like an
going
ad-
on.
Like they have like an advertisement pop up in the bottom left corner, like comment,
Ganymede jump
like
scare.
for a movie or something. Just Ganymede pops up in the bottom left corner, fades in, fades out.
Matt, put it on the rotating adverts in the top right.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We'll
Yeah,
see
on
what we
the
can do
bottom
for Rod Car Night in America tomorrow.
Yeah, on the bottom
I'm gonna send you the image that I want you to use.
I'll do it. We'll see what we can do.
Also on the bottom left, coming up next, Ganymede Live, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central.
And it has hashtag Ganny next to it.
Hashtag
back to the front of this field. Gibson has kind of maintained serve as the leader so far. They are approaching a couple lapped cars here. One of them goes to the apron, lets the leaders through. Griffin Davis has also checked out to the tune of a second away from Wesley Parker, who is currently battling with Jack Painter for fourth.
Let's give a call to AJ Green because we haven't really said a word about him. He's up in the 6th spot, having a great run. I don't know if I said anything about Schildhouse, but he's a pure name.
Yeah, Schildhouse has rallied his way to joining this battle for 5th place after kind of starting a little bit kind of at the back half of the top 10 from the last restart. But we are approaching halfway pretty soon here. We might get green flag pit stops on a long enough timeline.
Do you think Ganymede's birthday today?
Is it Ganymede's birthday today?
It's Ganymede's assumed birthday. It's not known the exact date.
Happy assumed birthday to Ganymede the funny cat. Because I don't know
assumed.
what that cat's breed is.
It was Joshua Stoltz going to lap.
White.
I didn't want to say white because that sounds.
That's not how it works with cats.
Yeah.
Dude, cat
That's
breeds
true.
are like dogs are like I have an Alsatian or I have a chocolate lab. Cats, it's like I have an.
I have a
orange.
cat.
It's orange.
My cat is it is a black cat. It is cool.
I have a white cat.
Dog owners explaining how they got the new Shitfuck Bazooka 9000 dog at the breeder.
Dude, I got the new
Braden
Beagle
Lindauer.
5. They're probably 3 wide here for 4th.
It's pure
AJ
red.
Green. Gonna stick his nose in there.
Braden Lindauer also nearly self-spun, battling with Isaac Johnson coming off turn 3.
Oh
They
my
keep
goodness,
it
Tyler
together.
Gary just go right in front of Gibson there. They're side by side entering turn 1.
Gibson's going right back for it.
Oh,
Oh,
Gibson
man,
blocks
Gary
him
did
up
not
the
let him
hill.
get there. I can't believe they didn't wreck there or something. And look, Gary just was refusing to lose that outside. He's going to rip it and take the lead. And Griffin Davis is here as well.
Bunch of people pitting right now,
Griffin's just waiting
getting
in the
out of
way.
the way.
I think Isaac Johnson pit, Clint Roberts pit. Oh, Gibson, you can tell how
Gibson saw it on
loose he is. He burnt the tires off. The Connecticut Center going to the WNBA Finals. Wow.
Oh my gosh,
I'll
he's
have to-
all the way up there.
We'll have to go to that. Gibson is like Tyler Reddick-ing it. Always in 2nd, always back in 3rd.
Gotta be
Coming
very
up on
concerning
the
when you're
left
getting.
car of Darius Stadgar.
Gotta be very concerning when you gotta run on a guy and he disappears.
Like, you can tell though, he's already
out of existence.
bro.
Jack Painter still
I would
holding
output
serve
that
in
so
the
hard.
second group.
Why does Dustin Dawes not have access to the booth chat?
Great
Good
question.
question.
Terrible news, man. I was looking up white cat breeds to try and figure out what Ganymede was. First result is Persian cat agony.
It's a domestic short hair.
Gloucester. Give a call to Parker White. I mean, you don't have to give a call to him. We already know about him, but
Wait,
he's up
no,
in
it's not.
7th.
I'm actually stupid.
Ethan Corder has also
so
joined
fucking
this
dumb.
group. He took probably has some of the freshest tires of this group, battling for 4th. And he's starting to use it to his advantage.
And AJ Green goes through on Painter. That's for 4th. Schildhouse going to try to get through and crack the top 5. There, Porter's making a move back here on Wesley Parker.
There he goes.
Schildhouse is probably the one that's done the best in terms of preserving his tires throughout the quite long run now. On about 30 laps since the last caution.
A lot of laps.
That is a lot of laps.
That's like 1-1. Fucking eventually.
We also just passed
It's so
halfway in this automobile.
Oh, Parker White's blinking.
I think the proper cat breed would be a Turkish van.
Like,
It's not a van, that's a cat.
yeah, I was saying.
I kid you not, that is what it is called.
You ever seen the inside of a Turkish prison?
You like gladiator movies?
About Harry Grindell and Josh Gosselin. I almost said Ethan Corder. Ethan is ahead of them. This is for 11th, just on the outside of the top 10. Tyler Dugan is here. Jim Hawkins in this battle.
They're going at it. Why is the track temp so fucking hot, bro?
Get it
'Cause
nice
they
and
gotta-
slick.
They
I
got to
believe
induce
it is-
multi-groove.
I believe it is to give the middle and the top lanes a bit more of an advantage.
I recently used to add a mode where you can put down PJ1 wherever you want.
Boy, the 3
I
wide there for
remember-
a second.
It was last year when they did the initial like charity thing where you donate so much money and they'll tell you what they're doing. Or they said that they were working on PJ1.
Terrifying.
Yeah, I hope that it's gone by the wayside. Like the go-kart.
Well, they might just be adding it as like it might just be a toggleable for a session.
Yeah,
I
but
think-
you know,
I don't think they
when
would
they
add it
add
to
it,
the
they're gonna
franchise.
have every league in their brothers gonna end up using it. Because ooh, it's a
Yeah.
new feature. Let's use it. Ooh.
And I mean, I can't blame them.
Oh,
They're
Josh
gonna be testing
Gosselin
it to
is
see if it works.
in the pits.
Why?
I don't know, but nobody else is coming from
He's got a misfire.
Oh, Griffin Jones is there? No, I lied. He's just losing positions.
Now we're hearing reports from down in the pit lane. Josh Gosselin is only running on 5 of the 6 cylinders in his car.
Wow.
Of the 6, he's
Yeah,
using
of
an
the
old
6.
Busch Series motor from the 80s.
Yeah, he's running a V6 twin turbo.
Is it a Buick V6?
Yeah, it's got the fancy Grand National stuff.
Got to worry about the
No,
pop-off valve in that
The
thing.
6 with the. He's doing sick burnouts while the crew bounces the rear ends like it's a lowrider.
Low. Oh, the Colton Lindauer. Colton Lindauer is having a disaster of an evening. He's just in the wall in turn 3, letting everybody go. Ben Biller has finally decided to pit here on lap 71. Maybe that's his strategy. He's going to super short pit it here and then just be better than everybody at the end.
Parker White has moved up to 5th place. He just cleared David Schildhouse, who also moved up to the front of the group battling for 4th. It's currently AJ Green leading that group right now. With James D. Gibson falling back to the clutches of that AJ Green led group. Looks like Gibson has used the best of his tires, running the top for a good chunk of this run.
Gibson is, he's fallen back, and now Parker White is on the move here, as AJ Green is all over the place in the wall. So Parker's up to 4th. He's going to set his sights on Gibson here and probably get him pretty quickly, and then, he'll be on his way up to Tyler Gary and Trevor Davis in no time.
Painter's also kind of moved back a couple of spots from this run, but Parker White is the biggest mover of the race so far. Moved up 29 positions from his starting spot.
I can't believe that Ben Billard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, James E. Gibson has pit from the 3rd position.
He lost another couple tenths on that last lap, so figured it was time to bring the club jerky machine down the pit road. It is still Gary and Triffin Davis cruising out front. They have about 2.5 seconds to Parker White.
The question is, does that force the hand of Gary and Davis here? Are they going to stick to their strategies, whatever they may be, and they won't come in this time? Jack Painter is in. They're just coming in like one by one at this point. They're trying to figure it out, man.
We're sorting things out. Got a question, right?
What's that?
Nah, not even. Slight rank. Can we stop doing monster cars? We stop
Like-
doing monster energy
Are you
cars?
pissed
It's
off at
the
Tyler?
oval
You have an
equivalent
issue with
of
Tyler
Red Bull.
Gary's paint scheme?
Yeah, it's a fucking monster car.
So,
I'm sick of seeing it, bro.
Do you want to talk? You should talk shit to him if we interview him
will.
after the race.
Tyler Gary and I go way back.
Yep, you sure do. He wrecked you at that Arca Talladega race once.
He did, well, exactly once.
He turned down into the field.
And he said rip bozo when I wrecked out of the IROC race. Unheard of. I mean, the man's an animal.
Can I elaborate, kind of expand on that concept of not being a fan of monster cars?
Elaborate.
Maybe.
I personally am not a fan of just the matte black with the green M. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fuck that shit. Riley Earps is a
Like-
punk bitch.
Wow.
Like, there are some pretty good graphic design on some of the alternate flavors of Monster, and I wish NASCAR and like NHRA would use them, because the only series that really has like alternate Monster liveries is like World Rallycross or whatever Ken Block would run. When he
I
was a
mean,
Monster driver.
It's fine in my opinion. Cole Frelick's gonna try to
I
negotiate
personally
here
quite
on
like-
his. I like the black car, but it's like my only issue is don't put it on 2 separate cars, with 2 separate manufacturers, with 2 separate teams, and 2 separate drivers in the same series.
Just to integrate it in a creative way. Also, slight aside, and this may make me biased. I fucking hate Monster. So.
Oh,
thing-
you want to know? You know what a neat tidbit about a monster car?
What's that?
So when Robbie Gordon was sponsored by Monster in the 2008 NASCAR Sprint Cup Series race at Auto Club Speedway, his monster car appears to be the same flat black with the Monster logo plastered on the hood. But if you take a closer look at the hood, if you zoom in really close, you can see tiny little Monster M's on the hood.
Oh.
Ooh,
If
that's
you look at
impressive.
timing and scoring.
Is that the one that he finished second to Jimmy Johnson at Sonoma in? Or is that a...
I don't know.
Because he ran... I think he had a monster car for that race. Or maybe not.
Oh, I
but-
see it. That's kind of cool, actually. I like that.
Yeah. Not a lot of people know about that.
I think I'm just really sick of like seeing it.
That's fair. I mean, you see this
the record-
picture.
the record
2008, we
somewhere.
got the caution.
Trouble!
It's in turn
Yes,
3.
no, it's not.
It's
It's
Clint
Clint
Roberts.
Roberts.
Oh
Clint
my
Roberts.
goodness.
He gets turned off the nose of Jack Painter.
And Lance Hill is currently in the pits right now getting service. He got in before the caution was called, so he's getting a functional pit stop, a free pit stop in the 38.
So that's a big break for everybody on the lead lap. There's only 11 cars. Jonathan Oates is the first car, or the last car, on the lead lap as of right now.
Wow.
Everybody else behind him is fucked. Gibson was fucked. He's going to be one lap down, but he will be the lucky dog.
Notably, Ben Billard did race his way around Tyler Gary a couple laps before the caution did come out. So
But he's
gonna
only
be-
a lap down. He's
he's
still
only
a lap down. Not
so he
2
was
laps
2
down.
down.
Yeah.
So he's still
One
got a lot of
singular
work
lap.
ahead of him in the SpongeBob Toyota.
So, this front 11 of Gary, Triffin Davis, Parker White, David Schildhouse, AJ Green, Ashton Schleiss, Ethan Corder, Tyler Dugan, Jim L. Hawkins, Bryden Lindauer, and Jonathan Oates are they're all going to pit here. Josh Cronin, you're going to talk to Tyler Gary because he's leading the race.
Oh, I'm actually focused on his
Or
car
talk
now.
about
It's pretty
talk about him, not talk to him, because he's driving you. That would be extremely.
funny. I was gonna say that would be
awkward.
quite difficult. I already made that mistake.
Josh Cronin. I thought that was the pits. Josh Cronin.
Yeah, I did the one I did too.
Tyler Gary's down to the pits. Down to you.
Tyler Gary coming down now, talking with his crew chief. Now they're comparing notes. Tyler Gary talking about the banking of the corner. He had a bet with his crew chief. His crew chief said it was 30 degrees in the corner. Tyler Gary said it was 20 degrees. I don't have the actual statistics, so I cannot confirm who won the bet, whether or not it was Price is Right rules or just kind of closest to. We'll get back to you on that, though.
He won the race off pit road. Despite that
Hang
debate.
on. I'm currently looking up the banking in the Rockingham corners.
It's actually 3 degrees of banking all the way around.
That's true. Perfectly flat all the way
Yep,
around.
it's a very flat track.
New Hampshire.
I mean, if you look at it from an angle, it's flat.
Oh, we have an interesting situation. Tyler Gary said 20 degrees. His crew chief said 30. The banking in the corners is 25 degrees.
Oh, well,
Oh
sorry. It's
Round up.
20. It's 22 and 25 degrees. So
Ty goes to the runner.
they're both half right. We're gonna have to go to a playoff.
Oh,
We're going
boy.
to a tiebreaker.
We'll play the 18th and then go to the 11th.
Yep.
The tiebreaker round will be what is the front stretch banking at Charlotte?
Oh boy.
Uh,
We'll have to see during the next pit stop.
3. About 3 banking.
Yep. There is approximately 1 banking at that track.
Have any famous anniversaries today? Happy birthday, California.
Like like the song by Red Hot Chili Peppers.
That song fucking sucks, bro.
Wow.
Yeah,
What,
what the fuck is
Californication?
No, Danny
No.
California.
Oh, I've never heard that one.
what the fuck is getting born in the state of Mississippi?
I mean, you could be what?
What is Black Bandana Sweet Louisiana, bro?
Wow. You talking shit about? I don't even know what you could be talking about, honestly. that Red Hot Chili Pepper songs or something.
God, why do the Red Hot Chili Peppers just sound goofy?
Oh my goodness, Tyler Perry's Monster Paint has loaded in for me.
Tyler Perry?
Sure. I would watch a Tyler Perry NASCAR movie.
Yep.
Yeah, the entire first half of this race, he was in like a bright pink car with spray painted numbers. Had SRD setups on the hood.
Black Bandana, sweet. God, I fucking hate that fucking song. Because it's also just Mary Jane's Last Dance.
They're gonna go back green. I'm proud of them. Wow, you know, it's a great song.
What?
We got Black Betty, but what about White Wedding by Billie Eilish? That's a great song.
I thought you were trying to do the beginning of La Grange.
Oh.
Wow. Well, let's give a call to David Schildhouse. I heard that David Schildhouse is actually going to be racing for Alpha Prime next year at the All-Star race at North Wilkesboro.
No way.
He's already driven one of the Alpha Prime Xfinity cars on the.
What's your
on the
source,
flat
Matt?
at Darlington.
League sources?
Yep, league sources.
Paddock sources?
Yeah, paddock extremely confidential paddock sources.
Adrian Wojnarowski.
I am percent convinced that quote-unquote paddock sources or garage sources is just like the journalist thought of it while in line for a fucking $10 hot dog. I was like, holy shit, I got a great idea.
Here comes
Oh my
Griffin
goodness.
Davis for the lead.
He had a great idea.
Yeah, that was a good
Gary
idea because Gary gave it to him.
Oh,
Oh,
Schildhouse out of shape, so is Ashton Slices all over the chop into the wall at the start-finish line. You think recover and get it going.
Hell of a save by Ashton, let me tell you. It was him and Ethan Corder. Wow. He put himself in the wall, but that was a great job to not wreck that thing. And he's only
Also
resigned back to 12th because of all the lap down kerfuffling.
Also saw Jack Painter kind of get
It's
a little
not
bit out of
bad.
shape coming off of turn 2 that last lap. He lost a little bit of momentum in a couple of positions. He's battling with James D. Gibson in this little battle pack of 5.
Battle Pack. Oh, bam! I don't know who that is. Is that
Josh Stoltz.
Josh
Smacked the wall out of
And
Lowe's.
Painter had nowhere to go but into the back of the Stoltz machine.
Where the
199 is
There he
damn
is.
it.
Let's say he's down there. He's 2 laps down. He's not actually
news.
racing with these guys.
Jack Painter was not happy about that incident.
I don't blame him.
He said, and I quote, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" Should be noted he said that on the race control frequency.
Oh, and now I'm seeing Marty Phillips, Jack Daniels' car. What? Better late than never, I guess, trading paints. So Josh Stoltz brings it down to the pit lane.
Mo
Griffin
Perry.
Davis. Go, Mo Perry. How's he doing?
He's in the chat. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
It's unfortunate for him. Griffin Davis has opened up about half a second on Tyler Gary because Tyler Gary's trying to defend from Parker White, who has the inside on the Monster Energy Chevrolet in the middle of 1 and 2. They're going to be level going down Thunder Rally and into turn 3. It's going to be Gary inching ahead on the top side.
Oh, yeah.
Unable to clear down, but he is able to clear low coming off of turn 4 and maintain second position.
Big news, we have beef in the voice chat through the Puffer Zone patented wiretaps.
What are they saying?
They're arguing about some bullshit.
What bullshit?
Darius Deggar's talking about being held up for 20 laps because he said something about somebody in their driving style.
Wow.
I don't know who he's referring to, but Darius Deggar is not happy.
Just dump this shit.
Darius is sitting back
Just
here in the
go for it,
21st
bro.
position. He's a lap down.
unless
he
he
hadn't
blinked.
he hadn't had pitted yet before the caution, but naturally fell one lap down to the leaders. It was a pretty tough break for him.
Is this Trippin Davis's first OSRL race this season?
Yeah, no. He
ran Daytona.
He has ran both
did he?
races, I think.
All right, he did.
Oh, I'm a goofus.
I think he has.
We're just not used to Triffin not being in a Subaru right now. Gotta
Well,
be
he's
honest with you.
our season 2 champion. He didn't run a lot last year. Matthews whack won it. Now he's back. He's running. Tyler Gary has dropped back 9/10 of a second. We'll have to see if that's tire saving or if he's just slow.
I like to think it's probably like a little bit of tire saving because we did have a pretty long run to that around the green flag pit stop. So Gary's probably seeing that there is a possibility that they could do it again, and it's pretty content with just riding right now.
Race cars.
But the one guy who's not content with riding right now is Ethan Porter in the 818. He passed David Schildhaus a couple laps ago. Now he's trying to work over the 48 of AJ Green for 4th.
Gary
Perry's rejoined the race.
Gary Stadgar has said, so let's say I stay out on the next caution. And then didn't say anything else after that point. And then
Wesley
Josh
Parker
Stokes responded with, no one's stopping you.
Wow.
Riveting discussions going on in the voice chat.
I really, we've got to get a close-up shot of Wesley Parker's Pontiac template. That is ridiculous.
Let's take a look. Oh my
Is it so
god.
small?
What is? Why does it look so? It looks very angry.
Oh my
Rose-
god.
Extremely
Rose color.
menacing template.
I thought he
Rose
was still.
cars squinting.
I thought he was still running the Mustang that he ran in Moon Car last night, except it's blue instead of orange.
It's too bright out. His car is fucking squinting.
BNA
shit.
Broadcasting has sent a message in chat. It says, "Girl, you flying ghetto with them brand new high heel stilettos. Smell like weed and rose petals. Heard you a rock star, heavy metal. While I'm a pop star. Let's get together. Ice your neck up. Change the weather. She a hot one like a pepper. And you fly girl, shake your feathers. You in my world and the wheels keep going. What's on my mind is what got me feeling lonely. Can't tell the time on my $30,000 rollie, but we got. Gonna watch it shine. You already know what's going."
Bars.
Can't believe
Hit
that
'em all.
I can't believe that he formulated that all by himself in his head. Incredibly talented creator, that Bryce Andrews.
No, let me tell you what, a visionary.
Sure is.
Careful, there's Brandon Dollar has gone a lap down. Well, another lap down. Oh, question. There's a call out post to Brandon Dollar. Brandon, big fan.
Brandon.
What's going on, buddy?
Let's go, Brandon.
Is there anything you want to?
Yup.
Anything you want to talk about, Mr. Dollar?
Talk about
Yeah.
how we're rooting for him.
I mean, just you know.
Let's go, Brandon.
I love the paints, bro. But
He's doing
I
a
mean,
good job staying out of the way of this battle
gotta-
pack.
I feel like we gotta have a conversation. Like it's like I said, I'm a big fan of the work. I love the paints, but like, is everything okay? Do you have anything you gotta share with us?
I think that he just.
Are you like gaslighting us, Jeff? What the?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I hope Brandon's. I think Brandon's okay. You
I
never
think-
know,
I
though. He
think-
might not be.
In my honest opinion, I think he has seen an opportunity in the livery designing market. He's made a run for it, and he's been a very successful man in doing so.
I can agree. As Christian Gamboa brings it to the apron, entering turn 3.
That's the race sponsor. That's the series sponsor, not the race sponsor. There it is, A Solutions. Well, we're inside now of 20 laps to go. Triffin Davis is continuing to pull away from Tyler Gary, and Parker White has not been able to get around him.
Yes, the gap
Why?
is now at 1.5 seconds from Triffin to Gary. He's starting to run out of time a little bit to try and make up that gap if he decides it's time to turn it on in that 26 Chevrolet. They do have a little bit of separation from to AJ Green to Ethan Quarter, so there's not really, they don't have to really focus on what's going on behind them, just focus on saving their tires as much as they can before the run to the finish.
Shieldhouse looks to make a move on Ethan Quarter as they go into turn 3. Ethan will cede the position.
Ethan Quarter.
818.
Let's give a call to Jamil, he's about to get past here, but Jamil's having a great day here in that iconic Paul Menard 11 machine.
Another driver having a good day right
Gibson
now.
behind!
Oh,
right behind!
no!
Oh, they're crashing.
By Tyler.
Caution's
Dugan.
out.
And Dugan honestly did an incredible job to pretty much miss him completely. The caution does come out, though, and that's a huge break for Tyler Gary.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty solid. I mean, apart from the initial contact, that was actually a really good wreck avoidance from Tyler Dugan.
And a really good, just a good save from Gibson as well. Just does a little loop-de-loop and he's going to keep it going. Not really lose any time or places from it.
Ben Billard has joined the booth.
Ben Billard, hello.
Hello.
Take me through your race. What happened? Or, you're still in the race. You're still in there. You're still in the race.
Yeah,
Are you
something might have happened with the pit lane right here.
What do you mean?
What'd you do?
It just opened up early.
Ooh. So you're
We'll
gonna
see what happens here.
You're gonna be okay. Yeah,
We'll see what happens here.
It's gonna be interesting. They're pitting right now behind you.
It's weird.
Josh Cronin, you're gonna talk about Triffin. Is that okay?
Hang on, I gotta find him.
96.
Here he comes. He's in the New England car. Let's go. My favorite New England state, probably gonna be Vermont. It's not true, actually.
Believe it or not, that's where he's from.
What? Really?
He's in the pits.
Actually?
Yes.
I got
Oh,
a
he's in the
penalty.
sta-
I got a penalty.
Triffin Davis is Triffin Davis in the pits. He's taking 4 tires, just discussing his favorite things about his home state of Vermont. I'm currently Googling Vermont so I can come up with facts.
My favorite thing about Vermont is that there's no billboards in that state.
That's a W.
Down and away.
That is a W.
Triffin Davis was just discussing his favorite, his state tree, the sugar maple. I actually knew that off by heart.
Let me tell you, Triffin Davis lost 4 spots on pit road. Harry Grindell has, I guess, I don't know.
Grindell pit at the same time as Billard, so he probably also has a penalty.
So they're probably gonna have to. I don't know. Is Gary passing Harry? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, they're gonna come in. So Tyler Gary will assume the leader. William Schmidt will assume. Will he? Is he the lucky dog? We'll see.
Triffin Davis was just discussing Tunbridge soil, the official state soil of Vermont,
Yep.
with his crew chief.
I can't tell if William Schmidt is stayed out or if he received the lucky dog award. It looks like he stayed out.
He stayed
Let's
out.
just look at the official things of Vermont. Let me tell you what. The official fish is the brook trout and the walleye. Pretty solid choice. Official
State
trees.
capital is
Sugar maple is the official tree. The sugar maple is actually a pretty solid tree, to be honest. It's got a pretty solid grain pattern in the wood, and also the sap is edible. Obviously, it's called the sugar maple for that reason. Fun fact: there was a contest back in the day between New York State and Vermont because they both claimed the sugar maple as their official tree, and they had a contest to see who had the best maple syrup. And Vermont said New York can have it as their state tree if it's half as good as Vermont maple syrup products. And the contest was a tie, so Vermont agreed to let them use that tree.
Wow.
How about that?
That's actually entirely true. Genuinely, that's just one of the weirdest facts that I know.
That is bizarre.
Yeah.
Well, what was also bizarre is that Triffin Davis had a good pit stop in the box. He had a 14-1. Everybody around him was like within that 14 to 14.5 bracket, and he still lost 4 spots on pit road. 3 seconds worse in the pit lane than the front 4. So William Schmidt stayed out and will assume the lead. Tyler Gary will be second. Parker White's third. David Schildhouse in his series debut in 4th. Triffin Davis relegated back to 5th. AJ Green 6th. Ethan Quarter 7th, Jamal Hawkins 8th, Wesley Parker and Jonathan Oates will round out the top 10 as there'll be 11 laps to go.
Everybody, please gift a million subs for that tree knowledge. Come on, it's gotta be worth something.
Trees. Trees are very important. We should save them.
So
keep
true.
them.
God save the trees.
Let's
Is
see.
that how it goes?
Yep.
Yeah, that is how they say. That is what they say. After today, at least, it is.
Man.
God, it's God Save the King now, motherfucker. That's gonna be weird. Oh, Ethan Quarter's making a bold move. He backed out of it.
Targaryen.
Oh man! He nearly wrecked it down into. Oh, and Jim Hill's gonna get wrecked.
Oh my goodness, and he is.
Yellow on the speed.
Marty
boys.
Farrell and Brandon Dollar as well.
That one knocked the bumper cover off. Let's take a look at what happened to Jamil here. Or did he receive some assistance potentially?
They were 4 wide.
How did Brandon Dollar get involved?
He was
After the
missing
fact.
it at the end here.
Oh,
He
he just.
pointed towards the wreck.
He kind of
Yeah,
just
that-
like hanging out. Just drove into it.
He was hanging out on the bottom, and then the 24 machine kind of hooked up the hill.
Yeah,
as
that
he was
one's
going
just-
by.
That one's just weird. He's just there. But he doesn't have to be.
Turn the wheel, maybe?
Yeah, bro was just minding his business.
I just fucking figured out that I finally got the melody for the thing that Bryce Andrews put in the chat like 10 minutes ago. I finally remembered what it was. It's a Fortnite.
What
It's
is
it's a Fortnite dance. That's what I remember. It's like a real song, but it's a Fortnite dance song. That's why I remember it.
They got
Yeah.
it from Fortnite.
Right.
Bro, is that the dance from Fortnite?
Is that the car from GTA?
Dude, this Talgary is in the. I don't know. I cannot think of a funny joke.
Is that the dance from Fortnite and it's just like the Carlton?
Me when I go buy a Dodge dealership. No way, is that a Bravado Buffalo?
Is that the car from NASCAR?
Is that a Hot Ring Saber?
Is that a hot ring saber? Hell nah.
Oh man, I forgot to buy the free Hot Ring Saber in GTA a
Yeah,
couple
you
weeks
really
ago.
missed out. Hell
Yeah.
nah. Bro pulled up in the Obey tailgater.
The Obey, like the clothing brand.
That's what the Audi is in GTA.
Oh,
Can confirm.
Let me tell you, Stephon Diggs just did some cold ass shit to Jalen Ramsey.
I should turn that back on.
I mean, you should, but it might be over.
Wow.
Bro pulled up in the Dundry Landstalker.
I just remember that I have Stephon Diggs in 2 fantasy leagues, and I'm really happy now.
Wow, he was wide open.
Yeah, he was, because Jalen Ramsey got fucking burnt.
You got Nanade.
Tennessee Martin is leading Missouri State 24-21 as they head into the 4th.
Oh, yeah, it's over.
Tennessee Martin was scored 10 points in the 3rd, and Missouri State scored nothing. So the momentum is currently on Tennessee Martin's favor.
I'm actually a fan of this. ESPN Fantasy now lets you know when one of your players has scored a touchdown. It gives you a push notification.
Wow.
I like that.
Man, I hate to interrupt, but we got a huge birthday today. Happy birthday
Who is that?
Happy birthday to American actor, screenwriter, and producer Adam Sandler.
The
Wow.
Adam Sandler from Click.
2006. Yeah.
Wow.
sponsored by
Michael
Everhand Motorsports.
It's Michael Bublé's birthday.
Hell yeah.
Boob.
Oh.
Play.
Oh.
Well, there's gonna be 6 laps to go here. William Schmidt has
On the restart, yes.
Yeah, William Schmidt has done a good job of yeah, thank you. I just checked timing and scoring, by the way, Lane. Thank you for that Ganymede picture.
Yeah, please use that.
Ganymede.
There he is.
The funny cat.
Have subliminal messaging where it just goes off every once in a while.
So it's Gary,
A Raven
White,
text
William
over.
Schmidt, David Shieldhouse, Triffin Davis, AJ Hill, the top 6. We have Ethan Quarter, Wesley Parker on the next row. Harry Grindell, James D. Gibbs is going to round out the top 10.
Harry Grindell.
I want to say it's Grindell,
Grindel.
And as it rhymes with like Ricard Rydell, former touring car driver. But we are going to the green. Tyler Gary gets it going again, coming to 6 laps to go.
He got a great jump as well. Triffin Davis not wasting any time. Going to try to take William Schmidt 3 wide. See if Parker White has the time to chase down Tyler Gary.
Don't know if it was an audio bug, but Gary might have missed a shift going into 1.
Didn't hurt him too bad, at
Oh.
least. Oh, he's on the wall hard!
That probably hurts, though.
Parker White to
choker.
the lead. He threw it away. Back to 3rd. He's going to hold that position, but huge impact to the wall for Tyler Gary.
He's going to try and get those places back. The only way he's really going to be able to do that, he's going to have to pull off a pretty bold strategy. He's got 4 laps, coming to 3 laps to get it done. He might have to try ripping that top.
Oh, and
Oh,
James D.
trouble.
Gibson gets turned by Wesley Parker.
And he is facing the
Yellow
wrong way in
speed
front of the
bump.
entire
Oh,
field. There's
no!
choice. Oh, he gets
Oh
hammered.
my!
Pow.
Ow.
Oh my gosh!
Wesley
Hard.
The comms
Person.
on for this.
Nowhere to go.
I was about to say there's going to be no choice but to throw the yellow with Gibson facing perpendicular to the direction of travel.
You've got to get a cockpit replay of that one.
Let's take a look at what happened to Wesley Person. Let's see what he saw. Oh.
Windshield full of a 75.
He came in.
across the damn racetrack.
He just drove down the goddamn right.
He also has an Ayrton Senna helmet.
Wow, what an asshole. I mean, not
So
asshole.
here's,
but-
so here's the best.
Oh,
part.
and he's
Asshole.
stuck in the grass. Can he get out? He's got a broken left rear, which I don't know if I've ever seen
Gibson-
before.
It's completely askew.
He has won the race. Congratulations, Wesley Person.
That is
Yeah,
a
how do you-
new thing when they rebuilt this car. You can get skew now.
What if we did the post-race? What if Tyler Gary finishes in the top 3 and we do the post-race interview as if nothing happened? Tyler Gary, you brought it home 3rd today. Just a good race for you. Just couldn't get it
Yeah.
done there at the end. Take me.
Don't mention that he's a choke artist.
So,
Oh.
Matt, so here's the thing, right? So Wesley tries to go
Wesley
to the
has
bottom.
given up.
Gibson drives across the racetrack. Wesley says something along the lines of, James D. Gibson, there are cars moving on the racetrack. Please do not drive across it like that. And Gibson says, I'm not on the racetrack.
He did say that.
Despite being evidently on
I mean, I don't think that he drove
the
He
racetrack.
didn't drive across the goddamn as Alex
No, he did
Kennedy
not.
once did.
Right, which, this is true. I simply just wanted to make the reference.
He certainly.
I mean,
he didn't just drive across damn right track.
I would have left it. I would have kept it there for approximately 3 to 5 more seconds until everybody had gone past me.
I'm not going to say that this race has fallen into Parker White's lap, but he has gotten a couple of breaks here. He's earned it though. He's driven through the field to get it done.
Driven through a majority of the field, he is up 33 positions throughout
Oh my
the
God.
duration of this race.
I think
David
so.
Shieldhouse.
Matt,
What's going
we're all
on?
just
What's going on?
interrupting each other. I was going to say I agree, Gavin. I think they're probably going to make a collision either way. What's up, Jeb?
2 things. Number one, iRacing just put out a news thing saying they are keeping Pukekohe Park, the old Grand Prix racing circuit, on iRacing. They're going to scan that.
Hell yeah.
So news dropping live on the PufferZone network. But also, what I was going to say is we forgot to do picks for this race.
My pick is Parker White. Oh, there's a smoke bomb on the field.
I was going to say they just had to get rid of that. What's the big news from Michael P. Frisch? I want to hear it. Jalen Ramsey is talking to himself on the bench.
Oh, it was the Pukekohe news.
Yep.
Oh.
Where
This is going to be
The Pukekohe news. It's actually kind of a neat. So it's sort of like an oval. Imagine an oval, but with a 90-degree like right-hand corner.
Also, we are underway for the first attempt. Actually, no, we're not. I think they delayed the green.
Good.
Green
No.
flag is out.
No, they're not.
Oh, it isn't.
They were
They're
double
racing.
file. They were double file.
Yeah.
Underway.
It's green white checkered attempt number 1.
Oh, they're telling me
by
to
the way.
hydrate. Make sure to hydrate. Fuck, I'm out of water! Motherfucker, I'm gonna drink.
I'm out of water too.
Where did you find this news?
I got the notification on iRacing's app.
What?
Yeah, they have an app now.
It's called iRacing Companion app.
I
You
know
should
it's
download it.
useless. I do have it downloaded. I think I uninstalled it.
So then how do you have it
that?
downloaded?
You should reinstall it.
Might be in my app library. Let me see.
It's Parker White, David Shieldhouse, Tyler Gary hanged on to third after pancaking the wall.
What if they all reckon
Fourth.
Ethan Quarter wins this race?
That'd be pretty
William
funny.
Schmidt, AJ Green, the top 5. Ethan Quarters alongside AJ Green on the third row. The safety car is about to go onto pit lane. It is Parker White, the control car for green, white checkered number 1.
Got a good start. Shieldhouse keeps in tow, though. Gary's had some time to recover from his moment. Oh, I don't even know if they're going to make it through the corner here. Eric Grindell's getting used up.
Grindell had a pretty poor
Oh, they're wrecking at the back. Darius Dadgar.
Oh, and further back also.
Oh, Gamboa piles in.
Just a whole gangbang going on the back straight. Just apron.
They're just having an orgy.
It all started when Darius just got out of shape, exiting 2, got into Lindauer, and it's
Colton Lindauer.
That is a
with an
hard flick
absolute
for Lindauer.
disaster of an event.
Look at the.
And James D. Gibson
plow.
and Tyler Gary have left the server.
Oh.
They did? Is
Yeah.
Mooncar going? Is Mooncar up or something?
I don't know. I don't think so.
No.
I think
We
they just
appreciate that.
had enough.
Hard crash of turn 4.
Oh. Huh? Guess we missed something.
Oh my God! I hope he's okay. That's
guess-
a bad hit.
Let's take a look at what happened here to Tyler Gary.
I mean, something just broke in that car.
I bet it did.
Oh yeah,
bet
Tyler Gary. Oh my gosh.
Oh man,
Oh,
something had
no.
to have gone wrong with that thing.
Hard lick.
Had to have had an issue with that thing, man. Some sort of mechanical problem on that car.
So here's the key, right? Actually, no, not even.
Let me tell
Go
you,
back
the Rams are having an absolute disaster of a game. I know it's not important, but-
Are you saying the Buffalo Bills made the key adjustments in the locker room to expose the Rams?
They're up 31-10.
Yeah, and all of those 10 points were scored in the first half for the Los Angeles Rams football club. There were also like 4 turnovers in the first half as well.
Josh Allen had a couple of them.
Yeah, there was kind of like 2 drives where they kind of just passed the ball to the other team just as a thing to do, man. But this is going to be green-white checkered attempt number 2. Ethan Quarter has moved up to the second row alongside William Schmidt, who has hanged tough in that 79 machine.
William Schmidt, my pick.
Parker White, David Shieldhouse leading
Yep.
this
Pick on the
restart
second
off.
green-white checker.
Well, I just did, and what are you gonna do about it?
Wow,
I'm not gonna pick and protest.
it's fucked
You're
up.
welcome to do that.
My pick's AJ Green.
He's gonna get it done from that 6th position. Oh, they're
He
picking
could.
Joe. Joe's actually not here. That's the crying shame.
Who's Joe?
He did not make a qualifying lap.
Wow. Why
He was
not?
here. He didn't make a lap.
I'm also finally gonna get a shout out in for Braden Lindauer, up 21 positions, started deep in this field. He's up to 9th. It might be one of his best performances in OSRL to date. We are back underway with Parker White taking the green flag.
It was not a great restart for Ethan. He's getting put 3 wide.
Oh,
and
it's freight train.
loses 2 spots, 3 spots. Was William Schmidt back on Shieldhouse for second?
He's going to clear in behind the Alpha Prime number 20, fend off Triffin Davis, one of the major lap leaders in tonight's race. But we're going to make it back to the white flag. 1 lap to go for Parker White.
Comes Davis looking to the inside on Schmidt. Trying to salvage something out of this from that pit stop, and it's all Parker White out front right now.
Fumble.
Davis with the slider. He's going to make it work. Off turn 4 for the final time. Parker White is going to win at Rockingham. Schildhouse will bring it home second. Davis rallies back to third. William Schmidt in fourth. AJ Green rounds out the top 5.
William Schmidt with a 4th. That's got to be a career run.
That's one of his better runs in OSRL. He's had a great debut season so far, man.
A big W.
There was a fumble in the football game.
Another notable from that
They
restart
can't- they're
was
not allowed to
Wesley
do
Parker. Wesley Parker took fresh tires coming to that last green-white checker, moved up a bunch of positions, and recovers
Oh my
tonight.
God.
He is just getting
my.
obliterated.
Good Jesus.
Oh, great heavens.
Oh.
Harry
My
Grindell
word.
finishes 7th. A great run for him.
I mean, just,
Ryan
just
Lindauer.
absolute stack up.
Figured it out, got it in the top 10. But Parker White has
Burning
won
it down.
today at Rockingham. He did it. So the Coca-Cola winning moment.
Yep, fueling victories.
There's like no one in
that's
this
Sunoco.
Discord, so
No.
What are you
Maybe
trying to
join.
say?
Well, Parker White he'll join the waiting room.
Well, we'll wait for a little bit. We'll wait until. We'll give everybody until 11. Not 11. That's actually a lot of time.
11.
Hey, thanks for the raid. It's about to be over, but thank you for the raid, Sean Ryan. Parker
Oh,
White.
Joe's here.
We'll show you the results. Parker White won the race. David Schildhouse is in second.
Your results are not showing up.
Oh, are they not?
Oh wait. Oh, there
they're
they
showing
go.
up now.
I'm sorry.
You can
My
just
stream's
look
been
at 'em.
delayed. My mistake.
Oh, Ruby. Apparently, Ruby was here.
Wayne,
She finishes last. Parker White's
Wayne,
there in the waiting room. Holy shit! Say what you want, Josh. To Lane.
It's completely unrelated, but I'm going to take the time. Lane, you will be happy to know that the event that I'm working this weekend has an ASA tube frame stock car entered into it.
Oh, let's go. That thing has to be fucking rusting from the inside out.
I'm going to send you a photo of it. It's the biggest piece of shit ever.
Because that thing's a fucking piece.
Considering ASA went bankrupt in 2004, I'm not surprised.
Well,
That's the youngest that chassis could be.
Parker White's here. We're gonna talk to him. Parker White, you got it done tonight at Rockingham. You started from the back, made your way through the field, and you got a couple of breaks there. Triffin with the pit stop. Tyler Gary had a little bit of a skill issue, and you got through, got to the lead, and got it done. Take me through your race and how you were able to get that win tonight at Rockingham.
Yeah, I knew coming in we'd have to save a ton of tire, and then I loaded in the track temp is all the way up, which that was really nice to have a race like that for once. Yeah, so I started in the back, and I lifted extremely early for the corners, and I think on that long run my tires were like 20% better than everyone else's, so I need to save my tires well. So I somewhat did the same thing the next run, but it was like a 40 lap dash to the end, and Triffin really did a good job because he went right from the start and didn't burn his tires off. So I really don't think Gary and I would have gotten back up there because we were about 1.5 seconds back with like under 15 to go, which means we have to catch him by like a 10th lap. So yeah, an interesting race. I don't really know if I would have gotten by Gary if he wouldn't have hit the wall. I underfueled the car, so I did have a little bit more drive off, but other than that, he was pretty good the whole race, and he was able to save his tires really good.
Well, Parker, it's another win for you at Austral. Congratulations. We'll see you around next time.
All right, thank you.
That was Parker White. He won the race.
No way.
What an eventful race. David Schildhouse is here. He made his debut tonight and brought it home second. How about it? David Schildhouse, it was your Austral debut tonight, and you finished in the second position. A great run for you. Just couldn't get it done there at the end, but you had space. You had the pace all night long. Take me through your race and trying to get it done there. Get past Parker at the end.
Thanks, Matt. It was a good Oswald debut. Can't be too upset with that. I would have liked to win it, but it's a stacked field. I mean, when I saw Parker White's name in the field, you know you got to beat that guy. He's really, really talented. One of the best out there on the service, and so I knew that beating him was probably beyond my skill for tonight. But a good run, a hard-fought battle, a lot of good positional battles, especially during that long green flag run. Got to mix it up with some guys I haven't raced with before and some guys who I have, and that's always fun. Kept it clean. Hopefully I earned a little bit of respect out there. Come back and race some more, but I'm always about putting myself in a position to be there to fight for the win at the end. And I did that. It's just hard when you're starting on the outside. The leader has a big advantage. So credit to Parker, but a good fun battle at Rockingham. This is the type of race that I enjoy when you have to take care of your tires. You got a hard racetrack, a setup that challenges you. It really puts the skill gap into play. So I had fun.
Well, yeah, it certainly looked like it, and hopefully we'll see you back out here for more OSRL races, because, I mean, certainly looks like you got some speed up there. You can contend for some wins.
Well, that was one of the big appeals, one of the big attractions about this league was I knew that there were some high-quality racers, some good racing, and it came highly recommended, so I had to check it out. I liked what I saw tonight. I'll definitely come back and do more. This is a good group. I know a lot of them. Some of them I'll get to learn as I race with them, but yeah, I had a good time, and I hope the fans who showed up and watched enjoyed the show as well. Big shout out to Alpha Prime Racing, Market Rebellion, and everybody for their support on the new paint scheme. Shout out to Ryan Pastana for the paint scheme. That car looks good, and it's good to represent the team. So hopefully the success I have tonight translates to what Raja and Howie can do at Kansas this weekend. Boy, we could really use a good run there too.
Hell yeah, that would be nice. Well, we'll be cheering Raja on this weekend. We'll be seeing you next week for OSRL, David. Nice seeing you, and we'll see you around.
I appreciate it, Matt. Thank you.
David Schildhouse, a nice guy. Nice talk to him. He's a cool guy. Now Triffin Davis, we can talk to him. He finished in the 3rd place. We thought he was gonna win that race for a second, and then he didn't. Triffin Davis, it looked like you had it there on that green flag run. Just got an unfortunate caution with about 15 laps to go, and then a tough pit stop there. It didn't look like you had a bad pit stop in the box, but maybe some other issues on pit road. Take me through what happened there, and then just couldn't get back to Parker White there at the end.
Yeah, I keep overshooting my pits. I've been doing it for weeks now. I don't know why, but that's just all that happened. I just missed it, backed up. Still said I was too far forward, and then backed up again, and I was finally in. So it sucks because I completely did it to myself, and I had it. I was gonna win that race, I think, but oh well.
It's been a pretty good start to the season for you. It's been 3 solid showings after the Season 2 championship. You kind of were chilling out, not doing a part-time schedule last year. How you feeling through the first 3 races in terms of are you going for the championship this year, and if you are, how do you feel about your chances?
Yeah, I am. When I overshot my pits and I was back there, I kind of decided I was really pissed off because I pretty much had to race for points at that point, and I didn't really want to do that, but kind of had to.
Well, Triffin, we'll have plenty more chances to race for points here in the future. You got some good results to go off of as well to start the season, so we'll see you next week and see as you go in this championship battle.
Oh yeah.
That was Triffin Davis. I don't know why it must be said that. Yeah, I don't know why I said that like that. It's like,
and it must be said
That was fun.
for Triffin Davis. He is 3rd place in the point standings coming out of Rockingham. He is 16 behind William Schmidt, your new points leader.
I was going to say William Schmidt has to be the points leader. Ethan Quarter is 2nd in the points.
Gary Waterworth is equal with Triffin on 86, but due to Triffin being full-time, the drop is being taken into account there. Triffin does get the tiebreaker there.
Is the drop being taken into...
I think for the tiebreaker, we're just going to assume that it is, because otherwise Gary would have the tie.
The drop is not counted yet, though.
Otherwise, it would be Gary leading, because he does have a win at Daytona and to open up the season.
He sure does, and that's why he's tied 3rd in points, even though he did not participate tonight. Who are we going to send him to?
I don't know.
God.
Good question. It really makes me think,
It really does make you think about who we're going to send him to. Oh, I'd say every time I want to send him to Guto, he's fucking... he's goddamn... streaming a rerun.
Send them to Jeff Favignana.
Let's
Jeff
go
Favignana
to
streaming.
What about the Stoned Vet? Because it is
he's doing Yellow Belly.
It's Hood Track Night in America.
Stone Vet. It has 208 viewers.
Stonevet, it fucking went Hollywood on us, man.
He did. Good for him, though.
I'm sorting low to. Oh, I fully agree. I'm sorting low to high.
I think because Murda isn't at Hood Track tonight, or he's not even streaming Hood Track tonight, that Stone Vet has taken up the mantle.
I'm gonna raid this guy because actually I want to make sure that he's actually streaming. The thumbnail of the stream is just the Windows home screen. Yeah, he's just this guy has been streaming apparently the Windows home screen for 26 hours. So we're gonna raid him. He's on the iRacing tab though. It's Camaro Dude 777 or 077 or some shit.
Alvin Kamara?
Yep, this Alvin Kamara. This is what he's doing instead of running for the New Orleans Saints. So yeah, go say hi to this guy who's
for the New Orleans.
This guy is definitely at his computer. Just go and check out this pretty cool loading screen. We'll be back tomorrow night for a Rod Car Night in America at 9 o'clock or just shortly after 9 o'clock here on the Puffer Zone Network, and we'll be back
if Matt
for.
wakes up.
Yeah, if I wake up, hopefully I will. You know, I mean, actually, hopefully I don't, but that's not here nor there.
And next week, the Online Speedway Racing League will make its seasonal return to Montreal, the first road race of the season.
I'm a big fan of the Canadiens and the Impact.
Okay.
Sure, the Expos come back into town.
I would like to
Save the king.
Yep.
Oh,
Shut the fuck up. Hey,
love UP.
So we'll be back tomorrow night at 9 o'clock for Ben Billard. I don't know why Ben Billard's here. I don't know why he's here. He raced though. Josh Cronin, Josh Morgan, Lane Tidwell, Matt Spalding.
It's you.
God bless.
So long.
And good night.